Hi, I'm Michelle Mueller from Garden Light LED. This is Luis Kutalink. He's going to lead us through our training today.
Thank you for coming, everybody. So we're going to start the training, and I like to start normally with, whatever started from the wall all the way to the end, which will be the fixture, okay? So we're specialized only in outdoor lighting, okay? Landscape lighting. I'm going to talk about it specifically right now for the LEDs. So I'm going to start saying that normally in United States, the wattage that we get in, the volts that we get in from the street, from the outlet is 110, 120, okay? So since our fixtures work with 12 volts, we need to have a transformer, okay? The transformer will convert the 120, 110 to 12 volts, okay? I want to mention that our transformers are made in USA here in Tampa, Florida. They're stainless steel, okay, so they will not corrode. Our transformers come in different sizes. It depends, the application they're gonna do with the LEDs. We have a 60-watt transformer, we have 100, 150, 300, 600, 900, and 1200, okay? We are working right now, I don't know how soon, but we're working to have soon a 30-watt transformer. Because the LEDs, the efficiency of the LEDs, that's why you don't need a bigger transformer, okay? So we're going to get smaller transformers. Our transformers are multi-tap. Not all transformers are multi-tap. The only transformers multi-tap are the 150, 300, 600, 900, and 1200. The 150 watt has only 2 taps, 12 volts and 15. The rest of the transformers from 300 to 1200, they have 12, 13, 14, and 15. It's very important that when you install our system, our LEDs, every single line, you need to connect it to tap number 15. Why? Because our fixtures, they work between 10 to 20 volts. So you need to make sure to put in the 15 volt, just in case the power coming through the main line, it goes up and down. So remember always that. If you don't have a space to put all the lines in the number 15 tab, you can go to the 14, trying to put the 14, the closest fixtures to the transformers, and the longest to the 15, okay? So this is what I'm talking about. There are all the tabs right here, okay? The transformers, they come with a photocell option and timer, okay? The timers, we have 2 different kind of timers. We have regular timer, which is analog timer, which is the typical that normally people use for irrigation. It's made with just a pin and just pushing in, pushing out, and you set up the hour. That's one option. The other option is the digital timer. Digital timer will help you to set up like irrigation if you need, to set up it in certain days. If you want to come out the lights at 7 o'clock, for example, or 9 o'clock on Wednesday and 10 o'clock on Friday, you can do that with the digital timer. The digital timer has a 34-day backup. In case the power went out, you don't have to go back with the customer and reset it. It has a battery, so it will continue for 34 days. Don't worry about that. Now, the other thing that you can connect, it will be the photocell. Okay, the photocell, it will turn the system on when the sun goes down, and when the sun goes up, it will turn it off. That's another alternative for the customers. Can you combine those with the photocells? Yes. The way that I used to normally install to my customers when I used to be installer, I used to use the analog timer with the photocell. What happened with this is you set up the timer normally at 4 o'clock p.m. It doesn't matter if it's winter time, summertime, 4 o'clock, the sun is still on, it's out. So the timer is going to try to turn off the system. Since the photocell is working too, the photocell will tell the transformer not to turn on until the sun goes down. But you can set up the timer at the hour that the homer wants. Let's say 12 midnight, so the timer will turn off the system, okay? So one thing that is important with the transformer is When you put the photocell, there is a Photoloop right here, okay? You need to take this part off and connect the photocell. It's important to keep this, even if you keep it, you know, in your truck, in your car, or I suggest to put it right here in the transformer. In case that you need to go back and check the transformer manually during the day, you're gonna need to disconnect the photocell and connect the Photoloop back in order to make the transformer to work. Otherwise, you're not gonna, without this piece, the Photoloop, you're not gonna be able to turn it on manually. Okay, so it's important to keep that and not lose it. What is important about our transformer is our transformers, compared to the competitors, they're a special build for LEDs. This is very important, and I'm gonna stop right there. Why LEDs? LEDs are very uncomfortable when the powering is not constant. Okay, they don't like heat, they don't like power outages,